All right, hey everyone, it's TVC Mario, and you're here for another edition of Satanic Illuminati Media Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to go ahead and report on this Kanye West having a mental breakdown situation. This is in fact my fourth video on this. This is a huge story. If you haven't seen the previous ones, Kanye West was, well, according to original reports, forced to be admitted to the hospital, a mental institution, a 5150 psychiatric hold. And the reason is he was at a concert and he went off exposing a whole bunch of truth. And I talked about that in the previous videos, that, he talked about the race war and not to get sucked into it, which I've been exposing on this YouTube channel as one of the agendas. He talked about Google, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, all hiding information and lying and controlling and manipulating minds. He talked about Jay-Z having star whackers, having killers, which I've talked about on this YouTube channel. So he came out and talked about a whole bunch of stuff, giving validity to a lot of the information that I've been sharing. But of course, since Kanye West is so influential, well, they could not allow that to happen. And they needed to lock him up and straighten him out. And that's what happens to Hollywood celebrities. I'm going to do another video on this, but what I'm going to show you in the future, the next video that I'm going to do, is how Kanye West, Britney Spears, Shia LaBeouf, Amanda Bynes, Kesha, other artists are constantly going through these experiences where they're brought to these institutions, these mental hospitals, and the media paints them as being crazy and out of their mind, but that's not what is really going on. You need to understand that MK Ultra rules in Hollywood. This was told to us by Roseanne Barr, a Hollywood insider. But I'm not going to get too much into that here today, but what I want to highlight here is one of the media lies and how clearly the media is lying about this news story. This was posted to the Huffington Post yesterday, and it says, Kanye West was not admitted to hospital against his will. Contrary to previous reports, the rapper was placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold, was not placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold. Now, why is this relevant? Well, as you can see here, contrary to previous reports, when they first came out, they were saying that people, put him in the psychiatric hold. But now they're changing their story, and they're saying that Kanye West admitted himself. As if we're supposed to believe that Kanye West would go, you know what, those things I said, I guess I'm just a little bit dehydrated. I need to go to a mental institution. No one likes to go to the hospital, okay? And I'm sure Kanye West wasn't thinking, well, you know what, I'm kind of losing my mind, because the things that he was saying were the truth, okay? And I'm going to be paying particular attention when he comes out to really look at how he is explaining this whole situation. I want to hear from him. And, I have a feeling what's going to happen is they're going to force him to go along with their narrative. He even said in the video clip that I, shared with you in the first video that he was placing his life in danger for exposing this. And he really is. Okay, so what's going to happen is basically they're going to say, okay, Kanye, you got to go out there and you created a big mess for us. You need to set it straight or else you're dead. And that's why he said, I'm going to place my life on the line. He wasn't going crazy, and then at the end of the day, he's like, oh yeah, I just lost it. Now I need to go lock myself up in a mental institution and get well. No. The report said that he was dehydrated and overworked. Why would he not just go home, chill out, drink a little bit of water, and relax? Why would he himself put himself in a psychiatric hold or go to a hospital, the UCLA medical center? It's bogus. So here, ladies and gentlemen, is a clear lie from the mainstream media trying to cover themselves, recreate the story. I don't know if you remember Prince and him passing away, but the media does the same thing. They confuse the living daylights out of us by having all these conflicting reports on these stories so that no one knows exactly what's going on. And at the end of the day, you get so confused that then you don't even want to deal with it anymore. You just, okay, whatever, and you move on. But totally ridiculous. Let's read this article. Kanye West was hospitalized in Los Angeles Monday, but despite reports claiming otherwise, People magazine reports the rapper was not placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold. People magazine is completely controlled. It is the elite that control it. I don't know if you know, but major media outlets, mainstream media, are controlled by 6 corporations, okay? And these corporations are bought out to the satanic elite of the world, okay? So they're lying. People magazine, CNN, MSNBC, Hollywood Life, all those things, they're sold out. They're propaganda. TMZ, propaganda, lies. Okay, stop believing them. They always cover the tracks of the satanic cabal that is really in control, and they always go according to their narrative to brainwash the public. Okay. Anyways, the article goes on to say that West was admitted to the UCLA Medical Center, and I pointed out in a video yesterday, claiming that his life is in danger, which it is, which he said it was, that the UCLA Medical Center is the exact same medical center that Michael Jackson was sent off to after he also said all sorts of things that are truthful. And unfortunately, Michael Jackson never came out of it. They, in my opinion, killed him, just like his sister told us they did. His sister, I believe it's LaToya, was going around in the media and saying, you know what, this mainstream news story that's saying that he died because of these reasons, it's a lie. He was killed. Okay, do your investigation. Go check out the video I did yesterday. Michael Jackson was killed. The media lied about it. His sister tried to warn us. But again, all this stuff gets swept under the rug, and people just go on with their lives as if nothing is really satanic, twisted, and just wrong about Hollywood, this depraved entertainment industry that we have today. Okay, so that's the medical center, and he's there now, supposedly, or I don't know if he's come out, but that's where they sent him out at the beginning of the week, just after canceling the remaining of his tour. The New York Times, another propaganda nonsense magazine, said that he had been hospitalized for exhaustion. Right. Okay. So a source told People, West, I wonder who a source. Yeah, the elite told People to create a story to backtrack and try and create, offset what Kanye West has stirred up, said that West went to the hospital at will under the advice of a physician, adding he's fine. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. The source also noted that West was not restrained and that he went to the hospital voluntarily. However, TMZ claimed that father of 2 had handcuffed to a stretcher. Now, if you actually watch the video clip where he is talking about this stuff, all of a sudden at the end you have these guys, like these FBI agents basically, go up on the stage and grab him and take him off. They literally restrain him in front of us, and then they're going to try and make it look like no, he wasn't restrained and we didn't have our agents ship him off and shut him up and then reprogram him so that he would say what we want him to. No, they want you to believe that he himself, okay, even though you see people go on stage and take him off, they want us to believe that he admitted himself. No, he was handcuffed, taken off by the elite, by their handlers. That's what it's called. It's a handler. And they were upset because he was exposing way too much truth. Okay, so I want everyone to keep on praying for Kanye. He did literally risk his life by sharing this information with us. And I pray that he has the courage to keep on speaking out. It's unfortunate, but, when they do speak out, they're going to deal with this stuff. But please, I pray that Kanye has the courage to keep on speaking out, even if it costs him his life. This information is valuable. We don't have many opportunities where insiders come out because they're kept quiet under threats. Their lives are threatened, just like Kanye said before he went on this big rant. He said, my life's I'm going to put my career on the line right now. I'm going to put my life on the line right now, and I'm going to share with you this information. And now the media, the Huffington Post, people are lying and saying that, oh, no, he just had a mental breakdown and he himself admitted himself to a mental home. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's lies. Lies from satanic media that is controlled. Mainstream media is so twisted. It's lies. It's propaganda. They never tell us the truth. All right, so the truth is, this is a guy who's probably fed up at some level of the insides of the entertainment world and how corrupt it is, because he knows he has privilege because he's part of this group to have access to information that the average person doesn't, and I'm sure it's disturbing him, and he's trying to, as best as possible, come out and explain it to us. So stay tuned for my next video on this. We're going to be looking at the case of Shia LaBeouf, Amanda Bynes, Britney Spears, and I'm going to show you this trend of how the media lies about them, and that when they try and come out and expose stuff, or they simply do have a breakdown because of MK Ultra, which is a real mind control program that, as I said, Roseanne Barr said is king ruling in Hollywood, the media comes out and says they're crazy and don't listen to them. And, another part of this is to label the things that he talked about as crazy. This is important for them to do. It's important for them to make sure that, oh, no, don't listen to Kanye. He lost his mind. No, he didn't lose his mind. He, if anything, came to his senses. And you can't come to your senses and then open your mouth if you're an entertainer and you're controlled by the satanic cabal elite. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Stay vigilant. More videos to come. Fear no evil.